let me talk about SB 1412. It wasn't in your packet, but it came up today. SB 1412 is titled Unclaimed Property for Electric Cooperatives and Credits. I think many of you have probably heard from MEC and Tyler Carlson that MEC, as a nonprofit cooperative, is trying to return any excess money they get to their members, but the state wants to take it away from them and send it to the Department of Revenue to use in their general fund. A bill was introduced last year to do just that, and it failed at the very last minute because one representative didn't show up for a meeting, and they lacked the one vote to get it passed. So they're trying again this time. They have over 60 sponsors on this bill, but Tyler Carlson called me today and asked me if I could put together a letter for Sonny Borrelli and get it to him by tomorrow morning because he would like to read it at a committee meeting. And I'm not sure exactly what committee meeting it is, but I worked with his staff in putting together a letter, and I will pass it out to each of you now. And I would open the discussion on whether or not it's something that we want to consider and have me sign and send it down to Senator Borrelli, and then also go and support the bill through its entirety, not just through tomorrow's committee meeting. So I don't think I need to read the whole letter, do I?
No.
No, I don't think so, Mayor Brady, but just so the public knows, those capital credits, as has been described to us, it's basically when someone can't be found.
Right.
And so it's a cooperative member who probably lived, well, who did live in the MEC district, who for whatever reason is gone, and that money has stayed in the district, has stayed in the cooperative. What this legislation proposed, as I understand it, is that money then leaves the cooperative.
Well, for the public's benefit, let me just read a couple of the pertinent paragraphs in this letter. Because electric cooperatives are not for profit, any proper profit is invested in the cooperative to keep costs low for all members and is eventually returned to the members. Historically, when a cooperative member or former member cannot be found or they choose not to claim their payment, those funds are used at the direction of the co-op's board to benefit the cooperative members within the community. In Bullhead City, our local cooperative, MEC, supports a number of critical community programs. These funds support programs for local high school students, the Washington, D.C. youth tour, and classroom grants for teachers of all ages. They also support the River Fund, parentheses similar to United Way, energy assistance to low-income members, and the Northern Arizona Veterans Resource Center, which supports local homeless, low-income, at-risk veterans. So basically saying, it's our money, it's our cooperative, we want it to stay here for the benefit. We don't want you to take that money and put it into the state general fund. So with that being said, do I have a motion, or do I, yes, do I have a motion to support Senate Bill 1412 and direction from council to sign this letter and send it off by tomorrow morning?
Mr. Mayor, I motion to support SB 1412 as written.
Second.
All right, we have a first and a second. Well, I should ask, is there anybody in the audience who would like to address this one?
I support that, 100%. In fact, I got signatures for him, for MEC, for those letters to go out as well. I think we collected almost 1,000 signatures.
I think it was more than that, and
Was
they were
it?
presented to Representatives Cobb and Borrelli down there at the state capitol, I think last week.
Also the other congressman.
Mosley?
Mosley, yes. There were
Okay.
3.
Thank you, Eva. Anyone else? Close the call to the public. We have a first and a second on supporting SB 1412. Please vote.
6 in favor of the motion. Motion carries.
And that is the last item on our agenda, so a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good evening.